Welcome to the reading, Aries. This is going to be your energy reading from the 1st to the 15th of February. So we're going to go ahead and get started. The number one energy for you is this Ace of Wands, meaning that there's going to be a burst of inspiration or motivation. There's a new creative idea or a new desire that some of you guys are going to pursue. The thing about the Ace of Wands is that it requires for you to continue to feed the flame because it can burn out if you don't consistently feed this desire, this, goal or this dream that you have. One thing I will say is that the block feels quite heavy. You have here the Hierophant, and the Hierophant is this energy of, I guess you could say, strong structures in your life. This is also higher level commitments. This is, I guess you could say, things that you have inherited in your life that are kind of like beliefs that are passed down. And like I said, higher structures that are kind of keeping you restricted. And it's really interesting because you have here this Five of Swords as well. And the Five of Swords just communicates that toxic energy in your environment, you having to see people go to drastic measures to get what they want, you knowing the true colors of certain individuals, and it's to a certain extent that you are put between a blade and a wall. Essentially, is either do I stand out and do things outside of my character to gain this victory, or do I walk away? So that's kind of like the energy that I'm seeing here for the block, which it's not very easy to navigate. And then you have here this outcome, which is this Eight of Swords. And it's that energy of keeping you stuck. So like I said, the block is a higher level commitment, a structure in your life that symbolizes a strong authority that it is difficult for you to walk away from. So I want to say, let's get into the Ace of Wands a little bit more and see what Spirit wants to advise you in this particular situation. So we have the Three of Pentacles. So collaboration is really important. Lean on your support system. Know who you can ask for advice. Know who it is that you are essentially sharing your ideas with. That's really important. The Empress, though, this is like a creative project. And what I mean by project, this could be anything in your life. Like this could be you desiring a new relationship, you desiring to move, you desiring to, I don't know, go back to school with something. But the Empress shows that it is something that you need to embody. This is something that belongs to you, that's meant for you. Okay. And then you have here the Two of Cups. So there is someone in your life, friend, relationship, it doesn't matter, but there's someone in your life that makes you feel seen. There could be individuals in your life that are actually positive for you. And this is all about being in community with the people that support you and knowing how to recognize that, because there is toxic people in your life that are in this Five of Swords energy in order to get what they want. And then the most important message here is that you don't have to do that, Aries. You can walk away from these structures, from these toxic energies in your life. You don't have to stay behind that, okay? So let's get into the Hierophant as the block. The Hierophant as the block can be a job, can be a marriage, can be a contract. This is higher level commitment that is keeping you restricted, that is not aligning with you anymore. And there is a new desire to get out of this situation. So please let me know down below if that resonates with you. So you have your Justice in reverse, which is really interesting. So meaning that be careful with the way that you move forward. Make sure that you're moving forward with integrity, because even if someone doesn't see, there is always someone seeing, and that's source, and that's your higher self. That is you, right? So with that being said, always act out of integrity. Don't allow a situation make you act outside of character. You have here the Six of Swords. So this is the energy of the Rite of Passage, meaning walk away. Some battles are not worth the fight. You know what I mean? Some battles require for you to just simply wave the white flag and move on. Okay. So that's a really interesting message here. Queen of Wands. This is also about, understanding that your reputation, who you are, the charisma that you carry, the leadership that's already natural to you. People look up to you. You are someone that people look at. So definitely allow yourself to feel the frustration of the situation, of course, but don't let it get you to the energy of the Five of Swords, which is, I'm going to win at all costs. Evaluate, is this victory worth my sanity? Is this victory worth my sacrifice? And if it's not, then walk away. Okay, so Eight of Swords energy as the final card, which is the outcome. Okay, the Eight of Swords, I want to show it to you guys and look at it carefully if you're watching the video. The Eight of Swords, there's a woman standing here. She's tied up, blindfolded, and she feels that she has no way out. But in reality, the moment that she takes off the blindfold, she can walk forward. There is a path ahead. There's always a way to get out of a situation, but it requires for us to center ourselves. So for some of you guys, this is an indication that there needs to be a moment of stillness. There needs to be a moment of, you connecting with yourself so you can receive the energy of this Ace of Wands, which is this new idea, this new venture, this new opportunity, this new whatever it is for you that's going to help you get out of this restriction. Okay. So let's get more on this Eight of Swords, please and thank you. Okay, so we have quite a bit of cards here. So yeah, there is a strong energy of disappointment. Okay, so you have 3 fives in your reading, 555, right? You have the Five of Swords, the Five of Cups, and the Five of Pentacles, all very difficult cards, right? The Five of Cups is you experiencing a disappointment, right? Someone may disappoint you if they haven't already. Maybe you feel like there's something wrong with you because you just can't navigate this situation and be okay with certain things that don't align with you. Regardless of the matter, the Five of Cups is an energy that you have to feel. You have to feel the disappointment. You have to feel the grief so that you can later release it, right? And the Five of Pentacles shows that there is a mindset that you're lacking something. And the thing about the Five of Pentacles is that, yes, it can represent a delay and even a financial hardship, but at the same time, there's resources around you. How do you use these resources? So back to the energy of collaboration. It's really important for you to find your tribe, for you to find the people that support you, and you're not just giving out your energy to people that are not looking out for your best interests, okay? You have the energy of the past here. So some of you guys might feel like you're constantly rethinking or revisiting a past issue, a past energy that is draining you. There's nothing necessarily wrong with that if you do it within balance. Allow yourself to feel what you need to feel. Don't suppress your emotions by any chance because that only creates wounds, right? But at the same time, don't live in the energy of the past, right? The past is the past for a reason. Then you have the Moon card. In the Moon card, I just heard revelation. There's going to be something that comes to the surface. And this something that comes to the surface might give you the clarity that you're looking for. But if you are not necessarily allowing yourself to be open-minded, to be willing to see things from a different perspective, this can actually cause more confusion and fear. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and get a little bit more on the Moon. I'm very interested in that energy here. What do we got with the Moon? Okay, so we have here. So yeah, so the Moon is a revelation, but it indicates here like a new healing beginning. This is where you get to purge out everything that does not belong to you internally, and you get to pour back into your own cup, refill your own cup. And the Strength card showing this level of endurance and just confidence that some of you guys are going to be able to touch by allowing yourselves to heal, right? So this is the healing energy that's coming your way, right? And then you have here the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like when I see the Queen of Pentacles, I see this energy of peace and stillness and serenity in your life. The Queen of Pentacles is a very beautiful energy because she allows you to be in a very calm state of mind. This is about resetting your nervous system and not expecting the worst case scenario all the time, which is this Eight of Swords, right? So this is you evolving into this energy. For some of you guys, this is someone that is an example to you, someone that actually has this level of serenity and this level of discipline and willpower in their life that can inspire you, right? So that's really beautiful. There's a lot of healing energy coming to you, Aries, and there's a lot that you have to go against the current this time around, but it's for a reason, right? Something doesn't align with you anymore, and you deserve to live the free life that you are meant to be, to live. Now I want to get into your oracle message that I got here, and there is the first card that showed up is the talent guides, and this is talking about spirit mentors and teachers, right? So when we feel alone, when we feel restricted, when we feel like we don't know what to do, our spiritual team is always there. So reach out to your guides, whether it is through prayer, meditation, dance, working out, whatever it is that is for you. Always understand that your guides are there to assist you, but you have to allow them. You have to give them permission to intervene, okay? Then you have Archangel Raziel, and she says wisdom, inspiration, and Akashic records, meaning that there is a deep knowing that's trying to come from within you. And I feel like that is tied to this Ace of Wands, right? This new energy and this new idea and or this new burst of inspiration or motivation that some of you guys might feel. It might feel random, but it's not. It's tied to something within you, right? Something higher than you, your higher self, right? And then you have sensitivity and strength. And it says tapping the forces within. So this is all about internal work, Aries. It's all about internal work. It's all about your spiritual discipline. It's all about your discernment. How can we discern this situation? How can you understand that higher structures and, belief systems, religion, higher level commitments, they don't have to stop there. You have the power to change that. Okay. So with that being said, please let me know if this reading resonated with you in any kind of way. And if it did, drop me a comment down below, like and subscribe if you do want to support my channel. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.